Hey there everyone, this is Experimental Jack, and today I'm bringing you a video called How to Remember a Unique Password for Everything. So what's the problem? Well, you have too many internet accounts, and it's too difficult to remember a unique password for all of them. Solution: you can use a password manager which can generate a unique password for all of them, and then all you have to remember is your master password. Or you can use the same 2 to 4 passwords for everything, which is what most people do. But there's some problems with that as well. One is that password managers can be a little bit tedious and they can slow down the login process, especially if they don't integrate across all of your devices. The second is that using only 2 to 4 different passwords is extremely insecure. So what's my solution? Well, I don't remember a password at all. I remember a formula for a password. So how do you make a password formula that generates a unique password for everything and is easy to remember? Actually, it's quite easy. It has 2 parts. The first part is a repeating part. This is the part of the password that always stays the same, and it's essentially no different to what you had before. However, it's going to be a little bit more complex. Your repeating part of your password will have numbers, letters, lowercase and uppercase, and symbols. The second part of the password formula is the variable part. This is the part that changes for each service that you use. So what you've got to do is you've got to use something about the service that will give you a hint as to what the variable part of the password would be. In this case, we're going to use the name of the service. Let's have a look at an example. For the repeating part of the password, let's use 55 lowercase c uppercase b hash hash. So that's 6 characters long and will repeat in every one of your passwords. Now, you can make it longer or shorter than 6 characters. However, just keep in mind that almost all passwords have to be at least 8 characters long in total. Also, if you make it 6 characters long, then it becomes easy to split in half and you can customize it a little bit further. So the variable part of the password works like this. You create a formula that can repeat across every service. Let's look at Facebook. And for Facebook, we'll use the formula last 3 characters backwards in lowercase, which is KOO. So if you took this formula as your variable formula, your total password for Facebook would be 55CB hash hash KOO. Alright, let's have a look at a different formula with Google. How about with this formula, we just take the first 3 characters of the name in lowercase. So that's GOO. So your total password would be 55CB hash hash GOO. Now just remember that your password formula doesn't change. You would only pick one of these formulas and apply that to every password. Let's have a look at something else. YouTube. Let's just start at the beginning and jump 1 each time. So that would be YUU. Or if you wanted to make it a bit longer, you could make it YUUE. So the total password would be 55CB hash hash YUUE. Now, you might be able to think of a problem with that. What if you applied that to Google, which would be GOL, and then what? You get to E, and then there's no letter after. So you have to think of a contingency. In this case, I would just go backwards. So if you get to the end, then you go backwards. So the variable part would be GOLL. And the total password would be 55CB hash hash GOLL. That's a pretty good password, right? All right, let's go to Evernote. How about we lop off the first and last characters for the formula? So it would be VERNOT. Now with this rule, each password that you have is going to be a different length. And also, if the name of the service has only 3 characters in it, then you're left with a variable password that only has 1 character. So you have to think about these contingencies. Now, as I said before, you can also take the repeating part of your password and split it up. You could put the first half at the beginning and then your variable part, and then the second half at the end, or have it at the beginning or at the end. It's up to you. Now, I've also thought of some ideas which can make my password formula even stronger. These are extra variable layers. How about this? If the service is more than 4 letters long, you can put the variable part at the beginning and the repeating part at the end. And if it's less than 4 letters, then you can swap it around. Or how about you just code the vowels into their own numbers or symbols, or capitalize all vowels. So A, E, I, O, U becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 respectively. Those are just a few ideas that I've had that you can use to make your password formula even stronger. So that's it, everyone. If you have any ideas of ways to make the formula even stronger that I didn't include, please put it in the comments because I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button down there. I've got more videos coming every week. Have a great day. Jack out.